So let's take a look into the art bag. Hello friends, and welcome to the newest video. As you might know, I'm kind of traveling a little for a few weeks, 5 in total, and of course I wanted to take with me some art supplies. So I know some are curious what I would take with me, as I'm curious about what others take on their travels with me, because we have to limit ourselves. We have just a little bit of space in our backpacks or luggage, and we have to choose carefully what we take with us, especially when it's such a long time. And yeah, I wanted to share this with you. This is my art bag. I think this bag itself is actually meant for like makeup or other products, but I thought it was very cute and sweet, and I will share what is in there. As you can see, it's pretty thick, and I feel like I have everything with me that I will need for this time, and I don't feel like I limited myself a lot when I was packing this. So, before we take a look inside, I have to tell you that I'm actually have 2 other sketchbooks that are not in there that I'm taking with me, and it's, I'll put it to the side, it's these 2. There's another one, a smaller one in the back, and this one is the Hanemühle toned paper sketchbook with like the brown, the coffee colored pages. I have shown it in other videos already, and this one is the Clairefontaine sketchbook, and it's a new one that I will start today in this video. After I have shown what is in the back, I will actually paint the first page in this sketchbook, and it's 100% cotton, and that's why I wanted to try it out. Clairefontaine has other sketchbooks too, like with postcards in there, or like little artist trading card size cards, but I chose the simple one that has some blotting paper in there. And what I just noticed, it's gelatin size. Usually there's no info on what sizing is used for the sketchbooks. So before we go to the back, I would like to unpack this one because I'm very curious about it too. So. Oh, this is very thick plastic. Didn't expect that. This feels like canvas, and I bet you could paint on it. Oh no! I just see that it's hot press. Oh, I don't like hot press paper. But well, I got it now, and I will use it. I wonder what I will do with it. And I wonder how Clairefontaine paper feels, because I have never used Clairefontaine paper before. And I know Clairefontaine has also black watercolor paper, which is also 100% cotton. I got that one too, but I never use it actually. I should. So the cover is actually like canvas. And it feels like it's like these canvases for acrylics. Like it has already some kind of gesso or something on it. And yeah, the pages are extremely smooth. It's really hot pressed paper. Oh well, we can work with it, right? These are 24 pages, so I will have plenty of space to practice. I'm actually curious about it. I'm not really happy about the hot press. And in the bag there are... Is this the blotting paper? Probably. But it's actually really thick. I wonder how this works. But I thought it would be kind of handy to have when I'm traveling and maybe sketch somewhere outside or something. Yeah, I thought it would be handy to have, maybe, to dry up something quickly when I have no tissues with me or something. So these are the 2 sketchbooks, and in here I have another one. In addition to what is in there, I also have a jar that I will fill with water. It's actually says luck, and it's it was jam in there, and now I just like the size and how it looks. It closes tightly, and yeah, this is the jar for water. So let's take a look into the art bag. And the first thing you see is masking tape. I have the big roll with me because it fits. Yeah, and I just like this masking tape. You have seen it in all the videos. I think it sticks nicely but doesn't rip paper. And yeah, I'm just very comfortable with using this, and I will take it with me. Then I have another tiny sketchbook. That one fits actually in there. Usually you can also fit the A5 sketchbooks in there, but I realized that this Clairefontaine one is a little bit bigger and won't fit in the bag. But if you have like the Hahnemühle or Moleskine ones, they would fit in there. So this is just like the little toned paper of the gray paper, and yeah, I do like this a lot too, and I use it for sketching and sometimes swatches because I would like to see how some paints look on this paper. Yeah, and I want to use it more. It's also this nice small postcard size that I like. So 3 sketchbooks, that's a lot, really. But I thought, as I'm gone for 5 weeks and they have different papers in them, so it could work. But honestly, looking at this, it feels excessive already. I wasn't that bad when it comes to pencils. This is actually my pencil case. It was a gift from a friend. It's a fox, and the tail is the zipper. Like, isn't this adorable? It was a gift and I really, really love it. So, in my pencil case, and you see it's full, I have a standard HB pencil. And to go with the pencil, I of course have a pencil sharpener. It's like this one small brass pencil sharpener that also creates this nice point. I really like this, and it feels just nice. Yeah, and it came in this little case, and that's how I use it. A white gel pen for quick highlights if I need them. Then I have fountain pens with me. These are 3 fountain pens that I carry with me, and they have different inks in them. This one I use mostly for writing. It's the Kaweco, I think, Studio, and they have these names like rock and roll or jazz, etc. I don't know the name of this one. And it's a plastic fountain pen, and it actually has cartridges that I refill. It doesn't have a converter yet, but I also have a few cartridges that I will take with me, and that's how I will refill it in these 5 weeks. I will also use it for postcards and whatever. Then I have these 2 pens, and if they go empty, I won't have the ink to refill them with me, because this one has, these are both platinum Plaisir, and they have both, first of all, converters in them, and platinum pigment inks. This one is black, this one is brown or sepia, and this is waterproof ink. And I didn't want to bring bottles of ink with me because I thought it would be excessive. So if these 2 go empty, I'm just left without ink, but that's fine with me. I don't do line art often. I sometimes use these to write postcards too, because then the ink is basically safe when I send them out. But I sometimes do use them for sketching too, and that's why I wanted to bring them. So if these are empty, that's it. Then I have another pencil. I'm not sure why I'm carrying this, because it's really heavy. It's made from metal with like a weird cover, and it's like a colorful lead in there, and I wanted to see what I can do with it. I was kind of curious, and that's why I put it in there with me. Maybe do pre-sketches, I don't know yet, but I wanted to try and see what I have. So basically for the art I usually create, it would be enough to have like the pencil sharpener, and of course the eraser with me. And it's just the Faber-Castell kneadable eraser. Simple. And that would actually be enough to make art for me, with paints, water and sketchbook, because obviously I'm very simple when it comes to art. And here you can hear Dante dreaming. Then I have one of these clips that I use to hold down the pages in the sketchbook. I might take one of these with me too. They're bigger and will hold like the bigger size of the sketchbook, while these hold the other side. Then I have a little cartridge to refill the fountain pen that I will write with. And when it all goes down, I have this Lamy pen that's just a standard pen, and obviously it doesn't work properly. Lamy, what did you do? Yeah, basically this one I had with me, but probably I won't carry it with me anymore. And I think it has black ink in there. I like it for writing. I had it with me in the hospital when I was there, because it's just like nice simple pen that I can use to write stuff. Yeah. And the most important part are the brushes that I take with me. And yeah, I honestly and truly take only 2 brushes with me, and both are Casaneo from Da Vinci. And this one looks huge, honestly. And I think I should have gotten a smaller size. It's a size 2 quill. Casaneo makes really nice brushes. Da Vinci makes really nice brushes, and I really like the Casaneo line. I do have them like with the regular handles. I have a few of the quills because I love the quills. They hold so much water, they have such a nice tip. I also have some of the flats too, but they're really thick. For traveling, I thought this would be the perfect size, and you can screw them on. To be fair, this handle is really thick. Like, I have big hands and this is really thick, and it's only size 2, and these come in even bigger sizes if you wanted it. But I thought for the bigger sketchbook it would work. For the smaller sketchbooks, I actually wish I had a smaller size of it. And this is the Casaneo size 0, the quill. I have some water here already, which has a really nice tip too, if you form it. And I think this would be an even better size for sketchbooks, honestly. Don't know why I went with a bigger one. But here you can see the comparison. And yeah, I really like this. But yeah, this is my travel brush, the size 2. And this is a Casaneo round brush. This is not a quill. And it's also a size 2, and it's teeny tiny in comparison. Look at that, teeny tiny, with also a nice tip when I put it into water. And I thought this would be a great brush for details, etc. So I have nothing in between these two. And honestly, there's kind of a huge gap. But this one comes to a nice point, the quill. So I think I can work with this. And yeah, this will be a challenge, but I'm willing to take it. It's also a screw-on lid, and there's a hole. There's also a hole in the end, so the brushes get some air and can dry in there if needed. So this is basically all that I have with me. I have no other art stuff with me than this, what you see right here, and I can make a video in the end showing you what I actually created and how I used it. I will for sure try to create some of vlogs while I'm traveling and give you some news. You may not know by now, but when this video goes up, I'm actually on my way to somewhere already. I didn't want to show like only the stuff, but also show you how I use it. That's why I will put this away again and fill the first page in this Clairefontaine sketchbook. I totally forgot to tell you about the palette that I'm taking with me, and it's the Lucas Aquarelle 8062 set. Why am I taking this one with me? First of all, of course I could have taken a palette of a smaller size, but also I kind of didn't want to. This palette I put together to my liking. I've put all the colors in there that I like and use a lot, and yeah, I just enjoy it. So that's what I'm taking with me. My Schminke palette, and I thought about it, but it's bigger in size and I didn't want to take a 48 half pan palette with me. I also thought about taking one of the smaller with me, but this is the most versatile palette that I own. I put it together myself, and these are the colors in there. It also has a Schminke titanium white gouache that I use for the whites. These ones. And this palette works. It would even work without this middle row. This is just what I got extra and I will keep it. There are a few places that I could fill, but I don't see the necessity to do it right now, and I've used it a lot, as you can see. And yeah, there's enough of paint that I will be using for the next 5 weeks, and I think this one just works, and this is what I'm going to work with. Hope you like it. Yeah. So while I fill the sketchbook, I will have some music running and hope you enjoy the rest of the video. hope you enjoyed the video and have some ideas what you could take with you on a trip. Of course, this is not a rule and this doesn't fit everyone's needs, but I hope it's kind of an inspiration and I wanted to show what I would take with me. So yeah, if you think I missed something, let me know in the comments, and I hope you have a wonderful day, great time. I hope to see you soon. Bye.